So you're going to see accident investigation techniques. It was assigned on the 14th. I completed it on the 30th. And there's a little printer icon. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. I personally love this. So it's a little certificate. I don't love that. Hold on. Okay, so it's a certificate, and instead of Catalyst Insurance, when you have your own platform, it's going to say the name of your company. And it will say the name of the individual that's completed the training, what member you are, and then what training module they've completed and on what day. I always say that there's somewhere deep inside all of us, there's a preschooler that likes their recognition. So, you know, it's nice to have that piece of paper showing that you completed something. So, the next link is the live training link. Now, you may or may not want to utilize this, but it's a really cool tool. This allows you to record any training that's done outside of the platform. So whether Mark comes in and does training with a group of your staff, or Jim or John comes out and does some safety training with your staff, or it's just a webinar that you had internally that you want to mark attendance for, you have the ability to record any live training outside of the training modules or training bulletins on the platform as well. So it's really a one-stop shop where you can record all of that information, house all of your records in one spot. Then you have your general reports, you have your user reports, so you can pull up, you know, different customized reports, and then the general training reports, which is any report that you can pull up, you can go here through here to pull it up. So training bulletin reports, who's read what bulletin, safety, HR, you can pull out that information. You can list unread bulletins, the online training reports, and then your live training reports. Before I go back and start playing a portion of one of the trainings, does anybody have any questions? Any comments? You think it's good? Would this work great for you? Would this work great for other members? How do you know this?
Is there an area of the platform that gets more utilization than another, spread out across the board?
It's spread out. It just depends on the member. A lot of utilization, obviously, on the training modules. But yeah, it just depends. Some people are really focused on taking the training. Some people are sending it out to groups of people. Some people are focused on just assigning it to themselves and presenting it to a group. We do have a number of clients that specifically do that. So again, it's just important to get that training out there. So any way you can do it. And then the bulletins. A lot of people search and use bulletins for additional information. Yeah.
So if Catalyst members decide in some training they want to require of everybody, they can put it here and then see the record of who's taken it?
They won't be able to put the actual, there is an option for them to put the actual training on there if they want to customize it. That's something that we could do. If you don't want to put the actual information on the platform, you can still record it right now. We do have the ability to, does that answer your question before I keep going?
Yeah, and then you're getting to the point, I think, where you can upload your own training in addition to this.
Right. So there is the option, after you have access to the platform, you can, and again, there would be a fee involved because we're developing this training for you and working with you to do that, but you can customize your own training. So let's say you have an orientation training or a standard training that includes a few different things that you do annually. If you develop the training, create the PowerPoint, create the script, and we'll take it and publish it. We'll get the professional voiceover. The cost of that is $2,500, but then it's yours. That's yours. So you're not going to pay for it again. That's your program. And think about the potential cost savings of that, of getting all this information that you need to push out on a constant basis to a big group of people, and you have it all there in a set. So, and two, if you see training programs that you want customized, so you like to save lifting, but you want to customize it further to maybe your specific company, we can do that as well.
They're not going to see 90% of this information that Janelle has presented. They're going to get blasted out the email that you have 2 weeks or 2 months to do this training. Click on this link. It'll come up to here, they log in, and there are their training bulletins right there. Because it's intimidating what's available in the 20 or 30 screens that she's gone through today. and you don't want your hourly or shift employees having to spend a lot of time searching through where's my training or what's there. And you don't want all your employees looking at the board book from the Barcelona board meeting type thing. There's a lot of sensitive information that will not be available to them. But again, it's how you set up your groups and your individuals.
Thank you, Jim. I'm going to go ahead and open up. We're right on time here. We have about 6 minutes left. I'm sure everybody in the room is starving. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the professional voice that's on here.
Is it your voice?
No, I'm not a professional speaker. in a group setting, yes, but not for slides, that's for sure. They actually take it to a place called Sound Video. They do all the professional voiceover. And like for our Spanish version modules as well. Yeah, I don't think I do so have that.
Great documentation. And then you can use it, as you said, $10 a week or whatever, as much as you wish or as little as you wish. And I think it's key and important to highlight that one thing that Janelle mentioned. Sometimes it can be overwhelming because there's so much capability to it. But I know a lot of people where, like she said, they assign a training to themselves, then put it up on a PowerPoint, and then they're using it that way. So you can go from very simple to sending it out to all your employees and doing a lot of documentation there. It's tremendously powerful. Well, that's exactly. A lot of those are developed based off of, most planes are fleet back injuries, so they're there. But to make them more specific to Catalyst, we can work on that going forward too, like the slip and fall module that's there as well.
And we'll put 4 new ones every year on there for you as well. So
We have a growing number of captive members being proactive in risk management and safety and all that, developing the 12 months of safety program. So you're always keeping safety at the forefront of all your employees' minds. It goes back years ago where, if you remember the Red Cross, March was Red Cross First Aid Month, ARC in the middle of March, and then you get to November, December, it's holiday safety or electrical safety, or you're working, carbon monoxide, whatever. Every month you pick a different safety topic, and you roll that out to your employees. Just a forefront. It might be the slip, trips, and falls that Andy just mentioned. It might be backing injuries with the vehicles. It might be getting in and out of the vehicles, keeping the 3 points of contact. But every month you can do that. And with this database, all those little safety bulletins are in there. You can pick and choose, cut and paste, modify for your company and your workers. And it's pretty much all done for you in a lot of different formats. So, just doing a couple of seconds here of the safety training program.
Always lift material using the strength of your legs and not your back. When lifting an object, always practice the following safe lifting techniques. Move in close to the load.
This is what Mark will be
Bend
doing.
at your knees, not at your waist. Keep your back straight and avoid unnecessary twisting. Hold the load close to your body and lift the material using the strength of your legs, not your back. If the material weighs more than 40 to 45 pounds, do not lift it. Rather, use a mechanical aid such as a dolly or
use that slide with your very active team or something.
Thank you for participating in this program. If you have any questions regarding the content of this training program, please be sure to ask your supervisor or your Gallagher Bessett risk control consultant.
So Janelle and Jim will be around. I'll be around. Like I said, we've got a lot of captives that have endorsed this and use it very successfully. And then we begin to cater it going forward. So thank you very much for your time and bringing this to us.